The following is a presentation of The Day.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to the campus of Norwich Free Academy for the day's continuing presentation of Connecticut High School basketball. I'm Jim O'Neill. I'm here with my partner, the award-winning columnist of the day, Mike DeMoro, and we're here for the ECC girls semifinal action. We'll be here for both games tonight, Michael, and the first one promises to be a good one. The East Lyme Vikings and the defending Class L champion, Bacon Bobcats.
Very interesting, Coach. Since 2008, Bacon is 113-10, and two of those losses, East Lyme. That's why we got a good one.
Bacon, of course, we have Legends coaching night here tonight. I was saying before the game, I feel sorry for Adam Baber, the young coach of the Legend Colonels, who will be here tonight. He's going up against Billy Scarlato, who's only won 7 state championships, and this game features probably 2 of the great coaching legends in the history of Connecticut. The Gold Key winner, Dave Shea, who's closing in on 1,000 victories between boys basketball, girls basketball, and baseball, and Billy Reagan, who's only coached in 11 different countries. So we have quite an interesting coaching matchup, but neither one of them is going to make a shot tonight. It's all about the players tonight, and we have a lot of stars on both sides. Why don't you start us off with, you talk a little bit about East Lyme.
Well, for East Lyme, player to watch is senior guard, Allison Stoddard, 1,000-point scorer here, and she's someone Bacon knows very well, because in the ECC quarterfinals last year, she made a shot at the buzzer and knocked Bacon out. Bacon, of course, went on to win the Class L title, but didn't even win their league
good
title.
Losses that coaches talk about. It was a good loss.
Yeah. Stoddard, very good with the ball, and she leads her team with 22 made three-pointers this year.
She's not the only player, though, for East Lyme. The Vikings also have Jenna Schumacher, who will provide an ample part of the scoring for the Vikings.
Leading scorer, a lefty. I'm guessing that Michaela Siver, who is Bacon's best defensive player, will guard her most of the night. Schumacher can really score, and you know how it is with those lefties, Coach. They're for some reason,
I knew
they're hard to guard.
Lefty pitchers, they were hard to understand. But that's another issue. On the other side of the court, though, Dave Shea's Bacon Bobcats come in defending Class L champions, 20-1 on the year. A lone loss earlier in the year to Cromwell, I believe. That was at home too. But they have some serious firepower.
Well, it begins with senior forward Taylor McLaughlin. She's headed to Southern to play. 19 points, 11 rebounds per game. One of only 3 players in school history to have 1,000 points. And Bacon ranked 5th in the state, beat number 2 career about a week ago, mostly because McLaughlin had 37 points.
She's not alone either, though. She's going to get a lot of help from Michaela Cyber, who will join her. Not only really is the defensive stopper, as you mentioned, but she's going to get help from Carly Putnam, who's averaging 12 a game.
Carly Putnam, probably their best shooter, and she falls into the category of coach's kid. Her dad, Dave,
like those kind of kids.
used to be the boys varsity coach at East Lyme. So I would guess that overview, East Lyme will have a very hard time stopping uh, McLaughlin and will have to shoot the ball very well to win this game.
Well, they have played
But
twice
they
this year,
can.
right? They have
Yes.
played twice this year,
Yes.
right? And I think both games were double-digit wins for Bacon.
Yes, but Bill Regan was saying before the game, if we can make a few from the outside, we can stay in this.
By the way, I have two trillion stories about both coaches. My favorite, though, Billy Reagan's story, was when he was coaching St. Thomas Aquinas, and when they played New London High School, he had Rod Foster, the great UCLA player, went on to star in the pros as well. And at a banquet about a week later after New London had beaten St. Thomas Aquinas, Reagan said, I was really upset when Paskowitz called a third foul on Foster. And everybody said, well, why were you so upset? He said he had just stepped off the bus. Billy, both an old New London guy himself. We're getting ready for the starting lineups, Mike, and why don't you, as they introduce them, why don't you give us the starting lineups for the East Lyme Vikings?
All right, Coach. For East Lyme, they will start senior guard Allison Stoddard, as we talked about. They will also start junior Jenna Schumacher. They will start junior forward Rebecca McGlone. The center is senior Sydney Swanson, and the third guard is junior Colleen Durkee, and of course the coach Bill Reagan, who has the Vikings at 16-4. For the defending Class L champ Bacon, they will go with guard senior Lauren Elmy. They will also go with senior guard Carly Putnam. They will go with senior forward Michaela Siver, senior forward Sarah Rogers, and senior forward Taylor McLaughlin. And of course, coached by Dave Shea, who this is my favorite. This is my favorite stat of the game since 2008. Dave Shea and his program 113-10 with 2 state titles.
Mike, let's pause and ask everybody to stand for our national anthem. Nice rendition, Mike. Alicia Keys was unavailable tonight. So,
short and sweet. Best kind.
Officials for tonight, David West, Kathy Allen, and Mike Riley. Old friend Mike Riley is one of the 3 officials here for this semifinal game. Bacon Bobcats, East Lyme Vikings. The winners play on Friday night at 7:30 here at Northtree Academy, and we'll be here for that one.
We will be. David West, the official, had the Norwich Free Academy New London boys game last Friday night. Did a fine
transition.
Did a fine job.
Okay, we're ready to go here. And the opening tap controlled by the Vikings. This is started with the basketball. She'll go against what looks like right now, we might be boxing one here. I think we are.
I think we are.
I think we are.
Syver does have Schumacher.
Inside shot, no good. Rebound taken up and not scored by Colleen Durkee. Colleen Durkee with a good rebound, but could not convert, and the second foul is called. Yeah, I was just looking at the defense. I think the Bobcats were boxing one with Michaela Syver, as we thought, playing started straight up.
Bill Reagan Dave Shea is expecting a triangle in 2.
Elmai with the basketball now on top, drives left. And the foul is called. Non-shooting foul, so the Bobcats will inbound underneath. McLaughlin with the basketball, lays it up, a nifty move as she did the up and under and scored the first 2 points of the basketball game. Side jump, hit good. Colleen Durkee with the jumper ties it at 2-2 with the 6:58 remaining here in the first quarter.
That's what Bill meant, Coach. Those shots are going to be there.
Syver inside shoots but is fouled. Kyla Syver took the nice entry pass in the lane, went up for the jumper, was fouled in the process, and she'll shoot a pair. As we quickly get a 20-second timeout called by the Vikings, I believe. I think Billy Reagan probably wants to make some adjustments. Interesting start. Surprised to see a junk defense, I suppose, but Stott is the kind of player that kind of begs that kind of thing, especially since she moves all over the court.
And what she's done to them in the past, I think they're very wary of her. I mean, Stoddard and Schumacher average a combined 26 a game for a team that averages 50 points a game. So I mean, that's more than half. See, that's my.
It's your BC background.
Yes, right. Thank you.
You were a math major at BC, as I recall. Syver with the first of a pair, dips and shoots, rattles it around and home. Bacon takes a 1-point lead at 3-2. Syver with the second. Bounces left off the rim and is corralled there by Jenna Schumacher, who comes into the front court. Pass ahead goes to Swanson, who scores. Good look by Jenna Schumacher. Inside to Sydney Swanson, who scored the deuce, and the Vikings take a 1-point lead. This is Putnam. Inside to McLaughlin. McLaughlin wheels and deals, throws up a shot, and is fouled. I can see where McLaughlin is just a load to handle in many ways because she has so many ways to score that actually, I'll tell you who she reminds me of in many ways. She reminds me a little bit of Jack Barkley. That's how Jack Barkley was such a great scorer in high school. Got in the lane and had all kinds of moves. As she sinks the first of 2 to tie the game at 4.
The East Line has been called for 4 fouls already, and McLaughlin is responsible for 3 of them.
Yeah, she's going to be responsible for a lot more, I think, before this evening is out. Inside look by Swanson is errant. The ball goes ahead to Elmai. Elmai looking inside, now drives right to the baseline. Gets inside to Swanson in the lane. Her pass comes back outside. As we come the other way, and the ball is thrown out of bounds. Well, good look for a break. Stoddard thought she had player ahead, but unable to connect. All right, this is Carly Putnam with the basketball. He gets on top to start it. To McLaughlin. She drives left. The three-pointer is good. Sarah Rogers drills the three-pointer and gives the Bobcats a 4-point lead, 8-4, with 5:42 remaining here in the first quarter. It's a straight box on one. No, actually, yeah, it's a straight box on one with Syver guarding Schumacher this time. Pass goes inside, is stolen by McLaughlin. Pass goes ahead to Putnam. Excuse me, to Putnam, yeah. Who missed the first, but the follow gives Bacon a 6-point lead. The long three-pointer is no good. Rebound inside. by Rebecca McGlone, but finally taken by McLaughlin. She's just very strong ahead to Elmi. Elmi drives baseline, back on top. The ball is stolen. This is Durkee with the basketball. Ball stolen by Elmi. Passes ahead to Putnam, who lays it in. 12-4 Bacon, and Billy Reagan calls a timeout before this one gets out of hand.
East Lyme with 4 fouls and 4 turnovers.
We're having a tough time. One of the things that boxing one does to you, it can disrupt the flow of your offense, particularly if you try to force the ball to the player who's being, the object of the boxing one. If you try to force the ball to either, for example, it's either Stoddard or Schumacher, you're gonna have some trouble, and that's what's happened so far with East Lyme. Really have not been able to take care of the basketball in the early going, and been turning the ball over, and every time they turn it over, Bacon's really been able to convert.
I remember when Tyson Wheeler was playing at New London, they would welcome the boxing one.
Yeah, because
why was that?
Because he was a break pressure offense all by himself. That was a very brilliant coaching strategy by Ralph. He would get guys in the huddle and say, "Give the ball to Tyson," and he'll dribble it through everybody. Unfortunately, almost all players aren't Tyson Wheeler, and good pressure or an offense that's out of sync is going to lead to turnovers. All right, this is Allison Starter with the basketball. This time, a little bit different look here. Lauren Emai guarding as Cyber has Schumacher. Ball goes inside, and shot taken by McGlone is no good, but the rebounding action, shot by Holt is no good. Rebound taken by the Bobcats. Megan Holt in the ball game now for the Vikings. Elmi now on top to Putnam. Putnam goes left. Looks inside. McLaughlin with the ball with a bounce pass to Putnam, who lays it in. Nice give and go. McLaughlin with a nice look and bounce pass to the cutting Putnam, who scored. 14-4 Bacon with 3:41 remaining. Long three-pointer by Kennan is no good. Kelly Kennan in the ball game now. This is Elmi. Tries to go left, shut off there by Kennan. Pick and roll, the ball is thrown away, and Vikings come up with it. This is Allison Starter with the basketball. Right side jump. Good by Kelly Kennan. Kennan breaks the drought with a two-pointer, 14-6, Bobcats with 2:58 remaining. Elmi drives left now on top to McLaughlin. She looks inside, nothing there. Ball goes to Elmi, who is double-teamed, but gives the ball to Carly Putnam, whose wild shot is errant. Here comes Started in the lane with a nice driving layup. No good. Rebound taken inside by McGlone, who can't score. Now Bobcats come the other way. Long three-pointer is no good by Rogers, and the ball will go out of bounds. 14-6 Bacon Bobcats over the East Lyme Vikings. 2:24 remaining first quarter.
Cyber is really making it hard for Schumacher to catch the.
Speaking of Cyber,
the ball.
Younger sister Emma Cyber comes into the ball game, replacing Lauren Elmi for the Bobcats. Ball goes to McLaughlin on top. Now back to Cyber. Emma Cyber, that is. Carly Putnam goes left to Cyber in the lane to McLaughlin, who lays it up and in. Just a good cut in the lane by McLaughlin to get the basketball, and she scored easily. 16-6 Bobcats. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter.
McLaughlin and Putnam with 6 apiece.
Nice spin and wheel in the lane by McGlone, but she's unable to score. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to the Vikings. Nice move by McGlone there. Rebecca McGlone getting the ball in the lane, but unable to score.
You know, I don't think East Lyme's getting bad shots.
Really haven't shot well yet. Short jumper in the lane by McGlone is no good. There goes Putnam down the lane. She lays it up and in. Carly Putnam with the senior guard with driving layup, and we get another timeout. This time another 20-second timeout as we have 1:30 remaining first quarter, Mike, and the Bobcats up by 12. And you're right, the East Lyme really has not gotten bad shots, just have been unable to convert.
And I think that's what Bill was saying before the game. The shots are going to be there, but are we going to make them? And
well, the interesting thing though is, look who hasn't gotten the shots.
Right, Schumacher, the leading scorer. I don't know if she's attempted a shot yet. I don't think she has. That's a real credit to Cyber defending her, but I still think that if East Lyme wants to win this game, that's going to have to change.
All right, Megan Holt in the ball game along with Stoddard and Schumacher. Holt with the basketball. Jumper is saved. Ball goes ahead now to Putnam. She gives it to McLaughlin. To Cyber in the lane. She shoots and scores. Emma Cyber with a nice score off the pass from McLaughlin, and the Bobcats take a 14-point lead. 3-point launch by Kennan is no good. Rebound taken inside by Swanson. Side jump, Holt no good, and the Bobcats corral the rebound. Here comes Putnam. Rogers with a three-pointer, scores. Sarah Rogers with a three-pointer gives the Bobcats a 23-6 lead with 40 seconds remaining. Got a travel here called. Boy, one of the few whistles we've heard all game, Mike.
Well, maybe it'll make this go faster.
Wait, you got an appointment?
I expected a little bit more of a competitive game. Okay. Let's put it that way. I do tend to pout at times. So.
It's the Mr. Idol in you. You
Yes.
can't help yourself.
Yes.
All right, Carly Putnam inside to Taylor McLaughlin. She looks inside, back on top to Putnam. Goes right off the screen. Gives left to Cyber. Emma Cyber drives right in the lane with a running right-hander, no good. Rebound taken off by Schumacher. She comes the other way. Side jump, no good. Rebound in the lane, and a jump ball is called. Carly Putnam had her hands on the rebound, unable to completely corral it, but an arrow goes to the Bobcats. They'll have the ball with 3.2 seconds remaining. And Taylor McLaughlin with the basketball. She goes to half court, throws up the long launch. It's no good, but it's enough for a 23-6 lead for the Bacon Bobcats after 1 quarter of play here in the ECC semifinals. We're going to take this timeout, and we'll be right back.
At the MJ Sullivan Automotive Corner, our #1 goal has always been to earn your business for life. As one of the largest dealerships in eastern Connecticut, selling Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, and Hyundai, we accomplish our goal by not just offering the best buying experience, but more importantly, the best service experience after the sale. That philosophy is what built this company from a single-base service station nearly 45 years ago to who we are today. So experience the difference and let us earn your business for life. The MJ Sullivan Automotive Corner in New London or at mjsullivanauto.com.
We can clip it, trim it, and cut it down to size. But most of all, we design it, plant it, and care for it. We have the tools, the know-how, and the passion. Grow something beautiful with Sprigs and Twigs, stewards of the environment.
And we're back. This is Jim O'Neill along with Mike DeMauro here at the Norwich Free Academy Gymnasium. Semifinals of the ECC Girls Basketball Tournament. Bacon Bobcats and East Lyme Vikings, and it's the Bobcats with a 23-6 lead after a quarter of play, Mike.
Carly Putnam leads Bacon with 8 points. Taylor McLaughlin and Sarah Rogers with 6 apiece. Bacon has yet to be called for a foul.
Allison started with the ball, guarded by Emma Cyber this time. Ball goes inside. For the shot by Sydney Swanson, but the foul was called, and she'll shoot a pair. First foul on the Bobcats?
First foul on Bacon. I did not see who that was. Was on.
Swanson's first hits the back rim and bounds off.
When they did get the foul call, Bill Regan did throw up his hands as if to say finally.
And Swanson hits the second of a pair, 23-7 Bacon, with 7:47 remaining in the first half. Carly Putnam with the basketball. Gives to Cyber, Emma Cyber that is. Putnam to Rogers. Rogers with the long three-pointer, no good. Rebound, nice block out by Stoddard, who stumbles but maintains control, and she comes the other way. Ball goes inside to Swanson now, who tries to make the pass but can't. The ball's knocked out of bounds by Michaela Cyber. Good look, but unable to convert on that interior pass. This is Allison started. Ball inside is taken, and Schumacher gets the ball, goes baseline, lays it up. It's no good. Rebound McLaughlin. First good look for Schumacher. Cyber with the miss, and Schumacher with the rebound. She'll come the other way. Durkee with the basketball, cross-court pass now. Long shot by Stoddard is good. The three-pointer by Allison Stoddard, and maybe that'll get her started, Mike. 23-10, and Bacon with a 13-point lead with 6:37 remaining.
Right now, anything she shoots is a good shot.
McLaughlin gets the position on the inside, but cannot convert. Steals the basketball, wheels in the lane, goes up with a ring toss right hand, unable to convert, and we have a jump ball in the lane. I'm impressed, by the way, with Taylor McLaughlin's unselfishness, too, by the way. Just does the right pass, right shot, and she misses a real good shot after a nice inbounds play. Here comes Stoddard, does the tricky dribble, comes right to the lane. Long three-pointer again is no good. Rebound taken off by Michaela Cyber. She punches ahead to Putnam. Putnam with the three-pointer on the other end, no good. And Jenna Schumacher comes the other way for the Vikings. He's on top to start it inside, goes for a right side jump, no good. By rebound in the lane taken that time by Holt. She can't score. And timeout is taken by Dave Shea, who's unhappy with the way things are going.
What a scowl that was, huh?
I don't think Dave liked the shot selection in the last two trips.
To address your point from before, Coach, McLaughlin plays like a point forward or a point center.
Yeah, everything goes through her,
yeah.
but she can score and pass and rebound. She does a lot of different things, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And she's not afraid to make the good pass.
No, and she's going to play at
Southern.
That's one of the best Division II programs in the country. I know they won the national championship 4 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, and I believe they'll be playing. McLaughlin's team will be playing Stoddard's team at Assumption in the Northeast 10.
All right, Elmai and Putnam on the backcourt now. Rogers on the left side. She looks inside, can't go. Gives to Stoddard, whose pass is blocked by Sydney Swanson and tied up, and the Vikings will get the basketball. Nice defensive play by Swanson there to block the interior pass.
Dave Shea is
He's
not happy right now.
All right, this is Allison Stoddard. Schumacher with the basketball on top now. Inside look. Comes back for the 15-footer, no good by by Holt, and the ball goes out of bounds and will go to the Bobcats. Good look, though.
Boy, they are just getting. They're getting. Bacon's doing a good job at making the people from East Lyme, who they want to shoot the ball,
Another turnover, however, by the Bobcats. Stoddard comes the other way, drives down the lane, tries to give the inside pass to Swanson. The ball is blocked by Stoddard. By McLaughlin. She comes ahead the other way. Rogers tries to go, is shut off, back on top to Putnam. Putnam plays like a coach's kid, doesn't she?
She sure does.
Yeah.
I bet she makes all her free throws, too.
All right, Putnam with the drive right, shut off on the side there. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll go to the Bobcats. (23-10), 4:29 remaining in the half. Bobcats with a 13-point lead here at Northfield Academy in the ECC semifinals of the 2013 girls basketball tournament. This is McLaughlin now. And another turnover, by the way, which will make coaches apoplectic, as you can see. Well, I look at both coaches whenever it's a turnover, and it's like they have agita.
Arms folded. Look at this. Arms folded, legs crossed.
I know, it's great.
In a pout.
All right, Durkee gives to McGlone for the three-pointer, no good. Ball taken up by Siver. Ahead to Putnam. Putnam into the front court now. Holds up there, gives on top to McLaughlin. Rogers fakes the jumper and goes left, but is shut off. Now Putnam will control things and get them a little more organized.
Bacon has not scored this quarter.
Side with the basketball inside. Now the outside to Elmai for the three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Taken by the Vikings. This is started with the basketball. She drives into the lane left. The ball is stolen away. Siver has the ball knocked out of bounds. Had a man ahead and unfortunately unable to make the pass. Saw it. Tried to make the pass but knocked out of bounds. 23-10, 3:24 remaining in the first half. Bobcats with a 13-point lead as Carly Putnam gives to McLaughlin on the top for the three-pointer from the top of the key. No good. Back to McLaughlin now. Ball goes. This is Rogers with the side jump. No good. Rebound action inside. Ball is taken up by Jenna Schumacher. The lefty comes the other way. Is shut up at midcourt by McLaughlin, who steals the basketball, goes in and lays it in. Nice play by McLaughlin, who overplayed Schumacher to her left side, stole the basketball. 25-10. Bobcats with 2:55 remaining in the first half.
You don't see centers taking the ball away from guards in the open court very much.
No, Taylor McLaughlin's a pretty good athlete. I started with the basketball shut off there. Gets back on top to Schumacher, who goes left in the lane for the side three-pointer. Good. Colleen Durkee hits the three-pointer and cuts the Bacon lead to 12 at 25-13 with 2:35 remaining in the half. I will, we don't have a good look at the clock, Mike, so I will try to keep our viewers apprised of the time as often as I can. All right, Elmai and Putnam, again, controlling the backcourt for the Bobcats. Sarah Rogers looks inside, back on top to Putnam for the long three-pointer swish. Carly Putnam with the three-pointer jumps the lead back to 15 as it's 28-13 Bacon with 2:15 remaining first half.
11 for Putnam to lead Bacon.
McGlone looks inside, nothing there, gives back on top to Schumacher. Schumacher drives left, shut off by Siver. Looks for the pick and looks for the screen. There's the got some good screen. This roll goes to McGlone, who can't handle the basketball. McLaughlin comes the other way, lays it up, no good. Rebound with Schumacher. Schumacher to Stoddard. He races into the front court. Side jump is good. That was Colleen Durkee with the three-pointer, and it's 28-16. The Bobcats by 12 with 1:35 remaining in the half. Sarah Rogers dumps inside to McLaughlin, kicks it back out for the long three-pointer. Swish. Nice inside-outside play by the Bobcats, and they lead by 15, 31-16. Another three-pointer this time. No good. Rebound taken in the lane. Inside the ball goes to Durkee, who can't score, unfortunately, and the ball finally goes to the Bobcats. She had a couple of good opportunities there, Michael. Long pass to Cyber, and the ball blocked out of bounds by Colleen Durkee. Kyla Cyber had the easy look at the basket, but Durkee was there to block the ball out of bounds. 1 minute straight up remaining in the first half. 31-16, the Bobcats over the Vikings. As Sydney Swanson reports into the ball game, replacing Megan Holt for East Lyme. Inbounds plays goes to Michaela Cyber. She tries to drive into the lane, is shut off there. Sarah Rogers with the long three-pointer. But it goes out of bounds.
I think one of the reasons Dave Shea isn't all that happy right now is that I think Bacon's become a little three-point happy.
Yeah, they've been launching. They've had some success, but you can fall into that. Side jump by McGlone is no good, and the rebound by McLaughlin. She races out of the pack the other way, tosses ahead to Elmai. Elmai inside to the streaking Rogers, who scores. Nice pass by Elmai, but a nice dash to the basket by Rogers, who knew where the scoring lane was. 33-16, 20 seconds remaining. This is Stoddard to McGlone. McGlone looks inside. Ball goes inside, and the foul is called. Try to get it to Swanson inside, but Sarah Rogers was called for the foul in the lane, and with 13 seconds remain.
It's the second foul on Bacon this half.
Started with a short jump in the lane. She got it. 33-18, 6 seconds remain. Here come the Bobcats the other way. McLaughlin with the basketball, passes to Elmai, who does not get the shot off. That'll end the first half of play here at NFA. 33-18, Bacon on top of the East Lyme Vikings in a good half of action, Mike. We'll come back and recap that first half right after we get this message.
At the MJ Sullivan Automotive Corner, our #1 goal has always been to earn your business for life. As one of the largest dealerships in eastern Connecticut, selling Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, and Hyundai, we accomplish our goal by not just offering the best buying experience, but more importantly, the best service experience after the sale. That philosophy is what built this company from a single base service station nearly 45 years ago to who we are today. So experience the difference and let us earn your business for life. The MJ Sullivan Automotive Corner in New London or at mjsullivanauto.com.
We can clip it, trim it, and cut it down to size. But most of all, we design it, plant it, and care for it. We have the tools, the know-how, and the passion. Grow something beautiful with sprigs and twigs, stewards of the environment.
Welcome back to Alumni Hall on the campus of NFA. We are at halftime of the first girls ECC semifinal. Bacon has a 33-18 lead over East Lyme, and we are joined by NFA coach Bill Scarlatta, who, if he looks across the street, looks across the gym, you can see that he has hung 7 state championship banners here. One of the great coaches that we have, not just in this sport, but any around here.
Well, it certainly helps if you have good players, I'll tell you that.
Bill, give us, we will see you in the second game here. Give us sort of the, overview of your team to this point.
Well, we've had a kind of strange year this year. First of all, our numbers were down, and then we had one of our senior captains go down with her second ACL injury 2 games into the season, and another senior captain broke her leg during the soccer season, didn't come back till 4 games into the season. And in between, we've had about 7 concussions, a few sprained ankles. So we've had trouble all year trying to get any continuity going at all.
And yet you are here.
Well, the kids play tough and they play hard, and we develop a game plan and they try to follow it the best they can.
So do you think you're at any kind of an advantage being able to play here? That's let's just say that's a sentiment that goes around among your
they said
colleagues.
that last year too when we won the thing at Plainfield. No, I don't really think it's an advantage because we practice here, but we don't play here that often. We at most have 7 home games a year because of the opt-outs in our league, and we have to pick up games, and most of those games are tournaments that we have to play away, so we don't play here that often.
So when you won this last year, Bellis had a fourth quarter like no other. She had 14 of your 19 points, and I remember you saying after that game, she's tough, she's smart, and she listens. I would assume that's still the case. And how good is she?
I think actually she's pretty good, and she's improved a lot, both offensively and defensively. She's scoring as many points this year, but not taking as many shots. She's more involved in the defense and more involved in the offense. I still think she's got a ways to go. I think she's a good athlete, and she can develop other parts of her game, and she's slowly doing that. But she's a pretty good player, and I see her getting better, hopefully for the rest of this year and next year.
But you've had a chance to win. You won the 2010 state championship right down the road at the Sun. How much better of an experience does the Sun give you over Central? I think that's where you won. Is that where you won your the 6th?
We won actually 2009 and 2010 both at the Sun. In fact,
Both
we were the first
Okay.
team to play at the Sun because we had the first game on Friday night, I believe, that first year. And it was nice because it was local. I think we got a bigger crowd because of it, because we only had to drive 10 minutes down the street. And they put on a class show there too, and they had all the amenities ready for us, and it was a lot of fun.
How much time do you spend following all of the great players that you've had here in college as they play?
I try to keep up with them as much as possible, but they're all getting, a lot of them are getting older, and they're getting married and they're having kids. I know that Krista's still out in Stanford. She's married now and is in med school, and Siona's married with her own kid down in Texas. And some of them are still in college. Stephanie Long's doing a good job up at Cornell, and Jen Escobedo's up at Ithaca, and we get quite a few kids around. It's hard seeing them play during the year because we're so busy, and they seem to play in the same night. So I don't get a chance to see them play as often as I'd like, but we keep an eye on them.
All right, last one before I let you go. Do you still enjoy this, and how long do you think you're gonna stay around?
I still enjoy it because I still like the kids. Obviously, it's a little bit more difficult because we were so successful for so long, and it's very hard to stay at that level. But as long as the kids work hard and they're nice kids, I can do this for a while.
Bill, thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Best of luck in the
Thank you. Thanks.
in the second game. And we will be back to Alumni Hall right after this.
Got a perfect little place in mind. Nothing could be better than summertime loving.
Your face looks so so strange. You're happy, you're angel.
Thank God that it's over. It doesn't matter. I don't even know you.
At the MJ Sullivan Automotive Corner, our #1 goal has always been to earn your business for life. As one of the largest dealerships in eastern Connecticut, selling Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, and Hyundai, we accomplish our goal by not just offering the best buying experience, but more importantly, the best service experience after the sale. That philosophy is what built this company from a single base service station nearly 45 years ago to who we are today. So experience the difference and let us earn your business for life. The MJ Sullivan Automotive Corner in New London or at mjsullivanauto.com.
And we're back here at the campus of Norwich Free Academy. Jim O'Neill along with buddy Mike McLaughlin as Mike DeMoro.
We had the first name right. That's good.
Oh, man. Yeah. 33-18, the Bobcats lead the East Lyme Vikings at halftime. We saw an interesting first half, Michael. By the way, I mentioned, did you have a nice visit with my old friend Billy Scarlato?
Bill is a guy. He's one of my favorites.
A good guy.
He really is.
Billy and I were in fantasy baseball 35 years ago.
You know who Bill is? He's the kids win him, I lose him.
Yeah,
that's the kind of guy he is. You know?
Always taking account. I like
Yes.
guys like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's one of those guys you wouldn't mind your daughter playing for.
What's that?
It's one of those guys you wouldn't mind your daughter
Oh
playing
no,
for.
absolutely, absolutely not.
That's right.
Absolutely not.
What do you think of the first half?
Well, you know, Coach, I could sit here and tell you that Carly Putnam and Sarah Rogers led Bacon with 11 points apiece, but I think Bacon's best player in the first half was Michaela Syver, who shut down East Lyme's leading scorer.
Well, I think you're absolutely
Schumacher. She didn't score.
You're absolutely right, because East Lyme got a lot of good shots, just not by the people they wanted to shoot.
I mean, Stoddard had 5, and
Schumacher hasn't scored
Schumacher
yet.
had none. So if you're going to hire, if you're going to limit two players who normally get 26 apiece to 5, hey, you can't do too much better than that.
Now, defense was really the story of the first half. That and the inside play of Bacon. Bacon really is still a very disciplined offense for the most part. They got away from him for a little bit, but get back on track in the second half. Elmai with the basketball now. Looks like now gives the starter to McLaughlin in the lane. McLaughlin drives left, lays it up right-handed, no good off the backboard. Rebound taken there by McGlone.
I would like to see, Coach, if East Lyme can get the same shots that they did in the first half and start to make them, they'll get right back in this.
Cross-court pass this time goes to McGlone, who scores on the short 10-footer, and the Vikings draw first blood in the second half, 33-20. They trail with 7:19 remaining. Inside McLaughlin now, double team, swallowed up, tries to dribble out, gives the bounce pass to Rogers, who scores. Just does too many things, Taylor McLaughlin. Saw the double team, retreated from it, looked for the pass, and found it. The streaking Rogers, who, by the way, has shown a knack for getting to the basket. Long three-pointer is good by Colleen Durkee. And the Vikings close the gap to 35-22 with 6:52 remaining third quarter. Ball stolen now by the Vikings, and Stoddard comes the other way. Looks ahead to Schumacher for the three-pointer, they're calling the two-pointer. She records her first basket of the night as the lefty swishes one home the top of the key. 11-point deficit for the Vikings now with 6:30 to play. McLaughlin now controls the ball on top. Goes left now and is fouled by Swanson.
That's 3 on Swanson.
You know, I'm not sure that Taylor McLaughlin doesn't move better to her left than she does to her right.
She certainly did there.
Yeah,
I think she should touch the ball every single time Bacon has it.
All right, this is Putnam with the basketball. McLaughlin with the side jump, no good. Rebound taken inside, but stolen by McLaughlin. She's down the lane, bounce pass is kicked aside, taken by Elmai to McLaughlin out of bounds.
And you know, East Lyme can cut it to
Single digits now.
digits here.
35-24 with 6 minutes remaining for third quarter. Vikings trail by 11. This is Allison Stoddard now on top. Tries to go right, cannot. Shut up there by Elmai. Now goes left around the screen. Pulls up for the 10-footer. She got it.
7 for Stoddard.
35-26. 9-point lead for the Bobcats now as we come the other way. McLaughlin outside against Swanson. Gives him to Cyber in the lane. Gives to Elmai for the three-pointer. She got it. Unexpected offense, though, by Lauren Elmai, who scores the three-pointer. Gives the Bobcats a 12-point lead. Started with a long three-pointer, no good. Rebound taken in the lane by Elmai. She kicks it ahead to Putnam, who comes the other way, lays it up, no good. Thought she was fouled, but no call. And we come the other way. Started with the ball, knocked out of bounds by Rogers. You know, another thing I think that you can't underestimate how much stability Carly Putnam gives to the Bacon offense. And just lots of stability. Side jump is no good. Rebound taken by McGlone, who cannot score. Comes ahead to McLaughlin. 3-on-1 now. She goes with a look. Side jump by Elmai is good. 40-26 Bobcats with 4:42 remaining. Still in a, I think, a box of one. Yeah, they are. Long three-pointer by Schumacher, though. Cuts the lead to 11. I think it's in the 40-29.
Yes.
They didn't do that score.
Yes,
40-29. There it is. 40-29 with 4:20 remaining in the third quarter. This is Putnam. To McLaughlin, who drives right into the lane, throws up the running right-hander, no good. Rebound taken by Stoddard. She races the other way now against Rogers. Shut off there by Elmai. On top, Swanson for the 15-footer, hits nothing but glass. Ball is picked up there by Rogers, who loses it. Now the ball bounces around and finally taken by Putnam, who gives a head to Elmai for the long three-pointer, no good. Rebound Schumacher, and Stoddard comes the other way. Stoddard now down the lane. Right side jumper is no good by Durkee. Rebound inside by Swanson, has it blocked away by McLaughlin to Elmai, who tries to go inside, stops, shuts it off. Putnam with a two-pointer, no good. Rebound is taken there by McLaughlin, passes inside to Elmai, who lays it in. Another good look by Taylor McLaughlin off the steal. And the Bobcats have a 13-point lead at 42-29 with 3:11 remaining, and a quick timeout called by Bacon Academy.
Lauren Elmai with 7 here in the third quarter.
No, you know, she averages 5 a game, but I wouldn't call her offense accidental. She's a pretty good shooter, but she's certainly not the focal point and has taken advantage of the opportunities presented to her tonight.
I wonder what, I don't know what you think, Coach, but I think I like Bacon's offense better with McLaughlin down in the post a little bit more. I mean, she does have the skill to be out there. I just don't know that she needs that she needs.
Well, you know, really they play her all over the court. Sometimes she'll be on the block, she'll be in the high post at the lane, and she can take the ball out on the perimeter. That's a pretty versatile player who can draw the opposing team center out. You have to guard her because she's got good size too. You can play her anywhere, and it's very efficient, you know. And you have to, and I think what Dave likes to do is mix it up so that she's giving different looks every time they come down.
But you know, the first few minutes of the game with her down on low post, she looked like she was gonna foul out, you know, half the team. That's why I said.
But you know, coaches adjust, so you have to. It's good to have a player that can simply, counterpunch as well, as it were. All right, this is Allison Stoddard with the basketball as the Vikings trail by 13 here. Right side, Schumacher now gives back to Stoddard on the left side. She looks inside, nothing there. Is on top for the long jumper by Durkee, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it will go to the Bobcats. They have gotten a lot of good shots, though, Mike.
They have, and I'm still astounded. Bacon's been called for 2 fouls in this game. I think if I were Bill Regan, I'd be hot.
McLaughlin on top now. Rogers with the side jump, taken her there by Schumacher, and she races out of the pack the other way. And throws up the long three-pointer, no good. Races for the rebound herself, gets to it first. Gives on top to Stoddard, and they'll reset. Stoddard goes left now, throws up the right-handed jumper. She got it. Nice move by Allison Stoddard. Went left, pulled up with for the 15-foot jumper and hit it. 11-point lead for the Bobcats. McLaughlin now looks inside, gives to Siver. Siver with a short jumper, no good. Rebound taken there by Durkee, and she gives ahead to Stoddard now. 11-point lead for the Bobcats, 42-31 with 1:50 remaining third quarter. Allison Stoddard tries to go left, now throws up the long three-pointer, no good. Rebound Sarah Rogers. She'll kick it ahead quickly to Carly Putnam, who brings it in to set up in the front court. Elmy with a long three-pointer, no good. Rebound taken, however, by McLaughlin. She goes on top to Rogers for another three-pointer, no good. Rebound inside, taken by Stoddard. Good block out there by Jenna Schumacher. Schumacher with the basketball. Had the screen from Megan Holt, but then lost the ball out of bounds. 42-31, Bacon, 1:18 remaining, third quarter.
Well, you just can't afford that.
No, they got to get a shot there. Yeah, you're right. All right, Carly Putnam now sets up the Bacon offense. She gives to McLaughlin, who gets the ball inside. Excellent entry pass by Sarah Rogers. McLaughlin got positioned low on the block and was able to score. And we'll go to the line to complete the three-point play. 44-31, Bacon with 1:08 in the third quarter. That's what you were talking about.
Yes. Yes.
They do make it look easy on occasion, that's for sure.
It's fun. It's interesting you say that, Coach, because before the game, Bill Regan said of Taylor, she makes the game look so simple.
She does do that. She does a lot of different things. Schumacher with the basketball, guarded by Siver, as she has been all evening. Gives back to Stoddard against Elmy. She goes left off the pick. Stops, cannot get the jumper. Gives inside to Durkee now, who pulls back outside. To Durkee now for the three-pointer. No good. Rebound inside by McLaughlin. She races the other way, but the ball is intercepted by Stoddard, but re-intercepted by Elmy, who gives to Putnam, who gives inside to Siver, who cannot score. Rebound Schumacher. Schumacher with the basketball now, tries to set the East Lyme offense. Goes right against Siver, now wheels left in the lane. Throws up the 10-footer off the backboard, no good. Rebound Rogers. She comes out of the pack, gives ahead to McLaughlin. McLaughlin goes left down the lane. Bounce pass, Elmy, who lays it up and in. And that'll end the third quarter. Nice play by the Bobcats as they kicked the ball ahead quickly, and McLaughlin got the ball for the layup. 47-31 is the third quarter score. Bobcats on top by 16. Let's go back for this message.
At the M.J. Sullivan Automotive Corner, our #1 goal has always been to earn your business for life. As one of the largest dealerships in eastern Connecticut, selling Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, and Hyundai, we accomplish our goal by not just offering the best buying experience, but more importantly, the best service experience after the sale. That philosophy is what built this company from a single-base service station nearly 45 years ago to who we are today. So experience the difference and let us earn your business for life. The M.J. Sullivan Automotive Corner in New London or at mjsullivanauto.com.
We can clip it, trim it, and cut it down to size. But most of all, we design it, plant it, and care for it. We have the tools, the know-how, and the passion. Grow something beautiful with sprigs and twigs, stewards of the environment.
And we're back here at the campus of Norwich Free Academy. Jim O'Neill along with Mike DeMauro. Bacon Bobcats enjoy a 47-31 lead after 3 quarters of play over the East Lyme Vikings. Story of this game really has been the all-around play of Taylor McLaughlin, and that should become no surprise. The All-State candidate has just had a big ball game in all phases for the Bobcats. All right, this is Teresa Durkee in the ball game now for the Vikings. She gives to Stoddard, who goes left on the lane, drives in the lane, and is called for the travel. Was shut off there by Taylor McLaughlin and was forced into the turnover. As Putnam and Emma Siver are the backcourt now. Inside to Taylor McLaughlin. She wheels left, goes right, lays it in. Nifty move by McLaughlin. She scores to make it 49-31. Bacon with 7:24 in the ball game. McGlone on top for the 2-pointer and scores it as it rattles home. He's got the shooter's touch. 49-35. Bacon by 14. Rogers tries to go inside to McLaughlin. The ball knocked out of bounds, which is very fortunate for Bacon there because McLaughlin had gone high instead of low.
I was going to say, and that McGlone knocked that out of bounds.
Absolutely. Yeah, no,
they got it right.
They got it right. Yeah, they did. Yeah. All right, Emma Siver to inbounds here. Michaela Siver with it in the lane gives back on top to Putnam, and she'll reset. Goes to Rogers, looks for the screen from McLaughlin, doesn't get it. Comes over to Putnam. Putnam with the tricky dribble. And the travel is called. Got caught in the double team there and tried to get out of it and traveled in the process. (49-33), 6:40 remaining in this ball game. Bobcats enjoy a 16-point lead. McGlone now to Stoddard, guarded by Siver. Schumacher with the ball in the lane, spins left and scores off the glass. Jenna Schumacher with the deuce, 49-35. As the ball is batted around in the backcourt, stolen by Siver by Stoddard for a moment, but unable to control it in bounds, and the ball will go to the Bobcats. And they'll settle things by giving it, of course, to Carly Putnam. Who comes the other way now, looking to set the offense. Emma Siver now with the basketball and on top. Dribbles right. Shut off there by Durkee, Teresa Durkee. Gives to McLaughlin, who dribbles left around down the lane, lays it up right-handed, no good. Takes the rebound herself and lays it up, no good. Rogers with the rebound. She gives it to Siver, who shoots and is mugged, but no call. To Teresa Durkee, who is fouled by after the ball fake. Carly Putnam just couldn't control herself and ran into Teresa Durkee. Not a shooting foul.
I will say this: I don't think McLaughlin's scoop shot in the lane is going to work at Southern.
Well,
I think that one will get
got a lot of Kevin McHale in it, though. It's
slapped
cool
away.
to watch.
Yeah.
All right, started with the basketball. Hounded by Siver as usual. Inside to McGlone, who cannot score a rebound. McLaughlin. She races out of the pack herself. Gives right to Rogers. Rogers drives left. Shut off. Gives back to Putnam. Ball stolen there. Gives back to McLaughlin. Ball stolen by McGlone. And the foul is called. Foul called on Rebecca McGlone. Bobcats inbound. Putnam looks. Does not give it to the streaking, flashing Siver. Gives instead to Rogers. Rogers drives left into traffic, but throws up the short right-hander and gets it.
Sarah Rogers with 15.
Nice move by Rogers. Ball goes ahead to McGlone, but it is stolen now as she throws it back in bounds. Putnam comes the other way. 51-35 as Putnam goes down the lane with a floater, no good. Schumacher throws it away. Oh, they'll call it the. I thought the ball was off of Schumacher. Apparently not. Dave Shea calls the quick timeout. 51-35. Bobcats by 16 with 4:45 remaining. Mike.
Dave Shea growled timeout. He didn't call it right there.
You know, I was telling you the way Dave was part of a different era in basketball when he was a player. I was a young boy when I watched him play in New London at the old New London City League, which was, you know, amateur basketball at its best. But it was part of a different era before TV took over. But for anyone, you know, of the older generation, they remember the old City League as a place for some of the great players in eastern Connecticut and from as far away as New York City. Some guys who had played in the NBA came and played.
What kind of a player was Dave? Guard, forward?
He was a forward. Great lane filler, good shooter, corner shooter. Played with some of the better players and played with Bobby Knight, not the Indiana coach, but Bobby Knight was a former Harlem Globetrotter from Connecticut who was a great player. Omar Gagnon, of course, from Norwich, one of the great athletes in the history of eastern Connecticut, was on that team. They played there was a lot of good basketball players. That's in the days when industrial teams like Electric Boat and Pfizer actually had, you know, athletes who played basketball first and worked second. But those days are long gone. All right, we're back to the action here. Durkee goes right, throws up the right-hander, can't hit it. Gets the ball back now. Right side on the tricky dribble, inside to Swanson, spins, can't get anything, gives to Swan to start it on top. Started with a lengthy three-pointer, no good. Rebounds Schumacher. Schumacher to Durkee for the three-pointer, swish. Colleen Durkee with the three-pointer, cuts the lead to 13 with 4 minutes remaining.
Colleen Durkee's played well. She has 14 to lead East Lyme.
She has played well. Kayla McLaughlin with the basketball. Inside pass goes to Putnam, who cannot score. The ball batted around there, taken by Starter. She races into the front court. Ball stripped away from her, but Teresa Durkee gets the basketball, unable to convert the 15-footer. The ball goes inside to McLaughlin. She muscles out of the pack, gives ahead to Putnam. Putnam in the lane, shoots, and scores. Ooh. Nice baseline move by Carly Putnam. And she'll try to convert the conventional three-point play. 53-38. Bacon leads by 15 with 3:35 remaining in this one.
Did she shuffle her feet before she got that?
Was there
off?
a call?
No, there was not.
Well, then she didn't shuffle her feet.
Spoken like a true ex-official.
Putnam completes the three-point play and gives Bacon a 16-point lead with 3.5 remaining. This is Teresa Durkee. Looks inside, gives to Schumacher, who lays it off the glass and in. Good baseline move, inside move by Schumacher to score 54-40 or fight.
James K. Polk?
That's correct.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's not bad. Little historical reference here for you of the literati who follow high school basketball. This is Sarah Rogers now. She gives back to Putnam. Inside again to Rogers in the give and go, who lays it in. Nice, pick and roll there by Rogers and Putnam. Executed nicely and scored. Schumacher in the lane, throws up the, Durkee in the lane, throws up the shot. The rebound there by Swanson, and she's called for the travel. $56-40 with 2:45 remaining. Bacon with a 16-point lead as the All-Stater Taylor McLaughlin comes into the front court.
I would say that Vegas will probably make Bacon the favorite on Friday night.
More than likely. McLaughlin again now sets, gives to Michaela Siver. She shut off and gives back on top to Rogers. Rogers to McLaughlin, who drives into the lane, throws up the right-hander off the glass, and scores. 58-40, 18-point lead with 2:13 remaining. Long one by Stoddard is no good. Rebound by Swanson. She wheels in the lane, can't score. Putnam corrals the rebound and races into the front court. Down the lane. Right hand is off the glass, is good. Carly Putnam. Just a general all-around good game tonight, I thought, Michael.
Putnam has
Schumacher down the lane. Off the boards, no good. Rebound taken by Rogers.
Putnam with 16, Rogers 17, McLaughlin 14.
Putnam's just been an outstanding presence on the organizer. She does a lot of things. All right, Taylor McLaughlin now as Bacon will slow things down and spread the court a little bit. McLaughlin is where she's really dangerous, by the way, Mike. Rogers with the basketball. Now, fakes, goes into the lane, back on top as Bacon continues to hold it. Here comes Putnam against Durkee. Shut off there, back on top. So Taylor McLaughlin lails down the lane, left-handed ball blocked by Swanson. Teresa Durkee comes out of the pack. Bounce pass inside to Stoddard, can't convert. Swanson with a rebound, she's fouled. Good pass by Teresa Durkee to the cutting Stoddard. Almost a beautiful fast break score, but Sydney Swanson with the rebound, she'll shoot a pair with a minute left to go in this one.
And as they say in hockey, coach, wholesale changes coming for Bacon.
And we'll
Dave
try
Shea.
to keep up with them so that we notice everybody who's coming in, but we've already seen Emma Siver. She's in the ball game. Taylor Gunning is in the ball game now. So is Abby Willauer. And a score by Swanson. As is Elizabeth Kowalski. She's in the ball game now for the Bobcats, excuse me. Emma Siver trying to control the action. Goes left against Durkee, now right. Shut up there, but comes down the lane. Tries to make the pass back, but the foul is called on before that, Mike.
And that's it for Emma. It's interesting that
down the lane, not able to score. Schumacher with the long pass ahead to Stoddard, who gives to Swanson, who cannot lay it in, but Durkee with the follow. Colleen Durkee with the follow. 60-43, 20 seconds remain as the Bobcats come the other way.
Durkee leads East Lyme with 16.
This is Abby Willauer now with the basketball. She throws up the long three-pointer, no good. Rebound inside is no good, and that'll do it. 60-43 is your final here from the first game of the ECC girls basketball semifinals. The Bacon Bobcats over the East Lyme Vikings in sort of a repeat of the other two games that they played this year, Mike.
Yeah, very much. Very similar. We'll ask Dave Shea about it shortly. He will come over here to visit.
All right, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll not only recap this game, set the stage for the second one a little bit, but we'll talk to Dave Shea, the winning coach, but we'll do all of that after this.
We can clip it, trim it, and cut it down to size. But most of all, we design it, plant it, and care for it. We have the tools, the know-how, and the passion. Grow something beautiful with sprigs and twigs, stewards of the environment.
At the MJ Sullivan Automotive Corner, our #1 goal has always been to earn your business for life. As one of the largest dealerships in eastern Connecticut, selling Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, and Hyundai, we accomplish our goal by not just offering the best buying experience, but more importantly, the best service experience after the sale. That philosophy is what built this company from a single-base service station nearly 45 years ago to who we are today. So experience the difference and let us earn your business for life. The MJ Sullivan Automotive Corner in New London or at mjsullivanauto.com.
I'm a girl who loves the ocean. I'm a girl who needs the open.
And it's a pretty day. The smile is on its way. Whatever you do makes me feel so good.
The fact that your hands can touch all of the grooves in my spine.
there's flowers at the hill of the fort. Maybe it's a sign. I was here at Fort Trumbull, and the whole hill was sort of covered with these like wildflowers.
Hopped on my bike to ride down to Fiddleheads to hit the farmer's market, and en route, things just started coming to me.
And when it finally comes to me, it's completely formed.
Every time we played it, it was a little bit different because we just sort of meandered to what we knew was the end.
I found a way for me to take music and sort of break that box, but still make it rock, New London style.
And we're back here at the campus of North Shore Academy, where the Bacon Bobcats have won the first semifinal game of the Eastern Connecticut Conference's girls semifinal championships. And with our Mike Demaro is winning coach, the legendary Dave Shea. Mike?
All right, Coach, thank you. Dave, you were really able to hold Stoddard and Schumacher down. How were you able to do that?
Well, we got a couple good defensive players. Michaela Siver has shut down a lot of people this year. She's a very good defensive player. And Lauren Elmley and Emma did a pretty good job on number 10, Stoddard, who's really a great ball player. And if she gets going on you, you got big headaches.
Dave, what concerns did you have coming into this game? Were you worried about you can't beat a team 3 times in 1 year?
Well, I was worried about a lot of things. That's my nature.
Can you pinpoint that a little bit?
Schumacher and Stoddard. I seen Stoddard when she's on her game, and she's almost impossible for us to stop. But we did a good job tonight.
Dave, you know, you're obviously you have good guard play, but it's almost like Taylor is another one out there.
Well, Taylor was for her first 2 years at Bacon, she was the point guard, the freshman sophomore year, and then last year we had a short team, so we were forced to use her inside. She's really like a point forward. That's what she'll be at Southern Connecticut. They're getting a good player. She's really can handle the ball, but she's tough enough to go inside.
All right, Dave, last one. Do you care who you get Friday?
No, that's another game.
That's another game.
Yeah.
Dave Shea, thank you. Thank you. We will be back here at Alumni Hall for the second semifinal, Ledyard and NFA, shortly.